Well then, this is a film for Scoutcrafter. He's recently, I opened these boxes. I knew I'd had a set, GTD, but Scoutcrafters had that set. But I think that one's an older label. I'm completely confused now. Completely confused. This is a Little Giant, Wells Brothers, Massachusetts. And look, there's one here, Ontario, Canada, still Wells Brothers. Massachusetts. Again, this isn't the right handle. But you don't see these very often. You don't see them very often at all. And I actually know where there's another set where I had one of these in it, but it was a complete and incomplete set. But if you look at the back of these are round. These are the smaller type ones, right? On the back of these. But if you come over here, and we look at the GTD set, there's the measurement. These have got the squarer ends. These are the bigger. This one's got the handle. Well, you say that. This has got the handle. GTD handle, look. And we've got these that are with it. They're not a Little Giant, they're GTD, Greenfield. But there's only two of them. All these others are imposters. I'm not really sure what size should have been in there. This is a 5/8, which is 5/8 up there, 5/8. This one is the 1/2 inch, which is the 1/2 inch there. This one is the 3/8, which is 3/8 there. And this one is the 1/4, which is the 1/4 there. So this looks pretty complete. Just a few missing. But there's no markings on that handle itself. Oh yeah, and then this one was the 3/4. So the 3/4 is in there, look, so the 5 is here. But there's very few markings, something small there on the handle. But Little Giant did like putting their marks on everything. So this one, look, blimey. Once you start digging, as always, it gets you asking more questions. More questions than there is answers. And I'll have to go through the rest of my set because I thought I had a few Little Giant sets. This is a GTD set. Where was it? Here we are, look. Here. But part of the fun of collecting is finding all the parts and all the handles. Yeah, this goes in there to hold the taps. But as you know, let's just put that there. It's midweek, and the trouble with shelves is good, but you keep adding on to them, don't you? So it means taking every box out and having a look. There's a little box there, a little box. There's two little, I thought I had two Little Giants here somewhere. See if you recognise a Little Giant box. You always know it because it's got the suede on top. A box there, and a box there, and a box here, and a box there, and a box there. So it's one of those things that you have to have. Oh, that's reminded me. I forgot to look up there. There might be one of those boxes there. I don't think that's the bigger set. But I've got another set that's very similar. The same... One firm seems to make all the tools and everyone else seemed to put their names on it. I think it started a long time ago. Because if you can compare what's in some of these, the strongholds, they're very, very, very much similar. They're unrecognizable, as in the same. What was this one? This one's a Greenfield Little Giants. See, this one is a GT and D, this handle. But I know the handle in this box is a proper Wells Brothers one, so yeah, a Little Giant that's properly stamped up as the Little Giant. So it's stamps and marks, and you have to put them out. And like I say, the trouble with shelves, you keep just adding to it. My shelves are that full. For me to get the whole lot out again, right now, I'm going to have to tidy up and pull them out and have a good look. We could do with you jumping on a plane, coming over and have a mooch for an afternoon, and then jumping on the plane and going home again. Yeah, I think that's where something like a tool club would be such a resource of information and knowledge with these things, to bring a light to them. Because we're all individuals, we're all squirreling stuff away in our own little sheds quietly, aren't we? And well, thank you very much for Scoutcrafter for sharing his knowledge and those sort of things. But I just, taps and dies. Don't get the bug. Don't get the bug of collecting taps and dies and starting thinking about them and watching them, because they'll drive you crazy. They've driven me crazy. Can't stop now. I've definitely got the bug and definitely collecting them all. Yeah, ask Music Man. Well, ask Music Man that isn't Music Man anymore. He's changed his name, hasn't he? But yeah, wow. We need a get together and a chat and make a whole new YouTube film about it all. I've actually made a film of all of the whole collection. I must have called it Taps and Die Collection. I will find them and make a screenshot of what they're called, and we'll be able to see a whole, each and every one. I've recorded every box. And there may have been a few come in afterwards, by the way. I've got the special box, but I haven't found anything special to put in the special box yet. No, I'm working on that. I'll at the very end of this, I'll screenshot the other films that I've got where we're going through each and every box. Pretty quickly, mind, pretty quickly. Wow! Has it been, put your usual Reggie on the road, Reggie, and put Taps and Die Collection in. Has it been 5 months since I've last done a review of the collection? Wow, I better start thinking about it. I did 1 year ago. I did that 3 months ago, or that was just an arrival a year ago. So there's plenty to have a look at, the Taps and Dies as and when they've arrived. So it seems like the last one I did, or the last pair of films, part 1 and part 2, was 5 months ago, and there's a few arrived since. So I'll have to make a plan on how I'm going to make a whole review of them all over again. See how they've grown. But anyway, if you want to have a catch up on how many Taps and Die sets I've got anyway, 5 months, wow. That's there's quite a few arrived since that I can think of anyway. So we'll have to, and this one, January 2022, it's halfway through 2023 now. So I'm well behind, aren't I? The weekend, I'll try and clear the decks and make you a catch-up film so that we see how many we've got and we'll find them. At the moment, I'm struggling to remember what's in there.